Welcome back to another video. I've had a lot going on recently. Thank you for your patience. I'm excited to get to card shows again. Edinburgh is it next week now? Might be next week. Yeah, it's the end of the month, isn't it? I think it's next week. So I'll be flying to Edinburgh, so there'll be a vlog on the main channel, so check out that. I've just filmed a vlog for the members with a little mail day. But included in that mail day, we have a few Fulham cards. So I thought I'd just I'd chat with you guys, like a short kind of video where I just plug some of these into the binder, and we're going to crack this BGS slab. So this is the first thing that we're going to do. So I think I've cracked every slab there is now. Let's maybe put a binder down for this. But I don't know if I've ever actually cracked a slab on YouTube before. So maybe this would be a first. Now, what I will say, wear safety goggles. I'm not, because I don't respect my life. But yeah, and also don't do as I say or do as I do. Just or do as I say, don't do as I do. That's the term, isn't it? Now, BGS. This is a beast here. Now, you are supposed to be using like bolt cutters and things like that, but I'm cheap and I don't have bolt cutters, so we're going to make do. But once you tend to, there you go. Once you tend to kind of take a little bit off it, then you can get your screwdriver and you can start prying it out. Now, luckily, I can be a bit reckless with this because this is a card that's going to go in a binder. But yeah, this is the way I tend to do it. I just tend to lift it up like this. Get a screwdriver in there. I feel like I'm in like a cooking or tutorial program or something. But yeah, so we should just be able to lift this off now if we get under it again. No, maybe we need a bit more prying. There you go. BGS 8 anyway is not the best grade. Oh, it's interesting to see. Okay, maybe I haven't cracked it. This is a sealed. Maybe I haven't cracked a BGS before. I've never seen this before. So they have a sealed sleeve for the card, which is like a plasticky sleeve. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. It's obviously not for PSA, but it is for BGS. That's pretty professional, actually. Right, okay, so now we're going to have a think about how we're going to get into this. We could use a craft knife, but I think it might just be easier to do scissors. Steady hands, Dan, steady hands. We're going to have to get right close up, I think. Oh, you know what? I could have just kept it in that. I've just realised I could have just kept it in that because I sleeve all the... I don't know why. What was the point in that? Why did I just... Anyway. So here we go. So we've cracked a slab. Now let's get this in the binder. That should be our small one. We've got a page at the back here, which we haven't really properly sorted out the inserts. Is it here? Yeah. So we're going to put him here for now. I did mention to the members, there is a blue shimmer of this card on eBay, but for 135 quid. And considering I paid 25 for the gold power, I really don't want to be spending that much on the blue shimmer. So we also have this. This is the gold to 10 emergent of Josh Onoma. And it is Josh Onoma as well. No one's really collecting Josh Onoma other than your boy. So here we go. So we have the base, The silver will go here. I'll move stuff around because there is a silver version as well. But yeah, pretty cool. We have the base, the to 10, and now the gold power. So that's that. We also managed to pick up these, which are really, really hard to find. I did shout out Josh, Grassroots Cards, because he gave me the only one of this variant that I have, this Pink Stars variant. And I don't know where I've put it. I think it's gone on like a miscellaneous page, potentially. So I only have one, and I think it's the Zambo. Yeah, it is the Zambo. You can see it here. And I don't know why it's there, because that's in the wrong place. It should be here. And now the Josh Onoma can go right next to it. Yeah, so I did just find this on eBay. Someone listed it up as like a kind of a, I think it was a bids, like starting from like a $5, this and a load of base cards. I spotted it was the Pink Stars straight away. And I was like, yes! Whacked a bid on that. And then we were away. So I've got the Hyper Prism, which I don't know what I've done with yet. I think I'm just putting Hyper Prisms at the back somewhere because I haven't yet built up a page for them. So I'll just stick him at the back there with this random purple breakaway that isn't numbered. It's the only purple breakaway that I've not seen numbered, because these are normally numbered to 99, so I don't know if this is an error card or I'm going to have to collect a whole set of purple breakaways that are numbered to 99 and aren't numbered to 99, because I have had to do that for the blue breakaways, so it might be a thing. And then the last two cards that we have are Red Prism Ream and a red, white and blue of Josh Onoma. So really the Hyper Prisms, because they're not numbered, should go somewhere maybe after the breakaways. I'd imagine is probably the best place for it. But yeah, we're one away now of the reds. So if anyone has a red, white and blue, or you see a red, white and blue Bobby Decker Overread, shout me. And no, I'm not paying 100 quid for it. Come on, I'll wait. There's definitely some in America, and I haven't sorted out a US address yet. So there we go. Nearly done with the red, white, and blues. And then the red prism. It was a red prism, wasn't it? I've got a feeling we might already have this, and I've ordered it in mistake. But we might not have. Let's have a look. No, that's fine. So red prisms are numbered to 149. And Tim Ream goes up at the top there. Broke his arm towards the end of the season. I think I said that in the last video. But there we go. Short little video today. As I say, Edinburgh Card Show coming up. I'm sure there'll be lots of fun. I want to try and get some video footage of trade night as well, because the card awards, the sports card, or not, it's trading card awards, I think they're called, are going to be at the Scotland Card Show. So I think it's a really great way to celebrate excellence in the hobby, through it be streamers, YouTubers, collectors. There's loads of different categories, and then you've got like a community hero, which your boy Pat Cripps up for, so make sure you go and vote for him on that. And yeah, a couple of other like shops or like grading companies, all sorts. So yeah, it's a good way to kind of just bring everyone together, and I'm really, really excited for that. I'm nominated for 2 awards. I don't expect to win them. One of them I'm up against Randolph, so yeah, I'm absolutely... I mean, I've got a loyal fan base. I love you guys, but bloody hell, he absolutely dwarfs me. So yeah, don't expect to win anything, but I'm really excited to. Oh, I'm actually very, very grateful and honoured to have been nominated for anything, to be honest. But I'm excited to actually get there, and it's just a really good place to. I guess it's going to be nice to network as well. Definitely to network with some of the people that I haven't met before, especially on the Pokemon side. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but Pokemon people that I've met. In the hobby, like Sam's Catch 'Em All, for example, is someone that I met in the hobby recently that is just like a proper sound guy. Even though he's not big on sports cards, we actually got on really, really well first time meeting. So yeah, people like him, like I there's a couple of others as well that I've met recently that collect Pokemon, and that the sort of the trading card hobby is very similar. There's a lot of kind of equal parallels that run through both Pokemon and sports cards. So although I'm not the biggest Pokemon guy myself, I tend to get on well with a lot of Pokemon people, so it'd be good to chat with them and maybe get some YouTube tips from some of the larger streamers, YouTubers, that sort of thing as well. So, and I'm very, very excited for the show. I'm very, very excited to get back into shows. It feels like it's been ages since I've been to the last one. And I'm excited to fly to Edinburgh. I've only been there once, and it was on a work trip, so didn't really get to see much of it. So, yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping that there's a lot of people that are collectors, especially, and vendors that haven't travelled all the way down to the London card show before. So they'll hopefully, what I'm thinking is that there'll be some new cards that I've never seen before. So I'm excited for that. Potentially look at some new bits, because I haven't really been buying much at all. Really not that much other than Fulham Prism stuff. So month and a half, what you've seen there is the majority of what I've purchased. So yeah, not a lot, but yeah, there'll be a PSA returns coming very, very soon. I got a message from Aaron basically saying that he expects the 6 or 7 cards that had to go back to PSA, he's expecting to receive them at the end of the month. So you'll see a very short, because there'll be less than 10 cards, but you'll see a very short PSA returns. And then there'll also be some big ones after that. So I think there's 4 or 5 separate PSA submissions that went through in end of March, April and June. Or maybe even just May. Was there any June? No, May. April, March and May. March, April, May. Don't know why I'm saying it in different order. March, April, May. So there's about 5 submissions in total, and I've worked it out. It's about 250 plus cards. So a lot of cards. So you can imagine why I haven't been buying a lot, because I'm sitting on a lot, including some big cards like the Jude 1 of 1 Obsidian is massive. Now that he's made his move to Real Madrid, I've been doing pretty well. I've sold recently. I sold a Bundesliga Chrome at 175. PSA 9 went for 175 quid, which was really good. And I sold what was the other card? It was a Jude, but I can't remember what it was now. Don't know. But I did sell another Jude. It wasn't a big one, but I've kept a couple. I have kept a couple, but I'm offloading. I'd actually recommend that. I never give anyone investment advice. Don't give investment advice. But as a general tip, no, don't call it a tip. As a general, some people say recoup profits. So make sure that don't say make sure. Oh, it's a minefield. Basically, if someone were to invest in a certain player like Jude Bellingham, someone who has purchased, let's say, 10 cards, what you might want to do is sell 4 or 5 or even maybe 6 when you've guaranteed yourself a profit, as he's made a big move to Real Madrid. Is there more of a ceiling for Jude? Probably. I'd say it's very, very likely. But is it good just to sell some of his cards just in case? Yeah, I think so. So that's what I've done. And you can always pick up more Jude. I mean, if you look at that rookie class, he has loads. Like maybe 20 plus versions of a rookie card. So do bear that in mind. I think as time goes by, people will not be interested in subsets, curated sets, anything like that. So people will start going for the Topps Chrome stuff, the Sapphire stuff only, really. Prism. I don't think he has a Prism rookie, does he? But yeah, because there's going to be things like Color Blast. There's going to be a Kaboom at some point of his, Color Wheels, all these sorts of things, that there's going to be so many cards for Jude that rookies, people are, I mean, I wonder, are people like, in years to come, are people even going to look at, people aren't going to look at Steve Aoki stuff, I don't think. And I'm wondering, are people even going to take Japan seriously? And he has some really good rookies in that, like really good color variants. He's got like the Super Refractor, I guess, there was a Japan version of that, I imagine. But yeah, I do think people are just going to be looking at Topps Chrome, Sapphire, even Well, actually, they didn't bring out Jade that year, I don't think. But yeah. Anyway, I digress. That's my... if I were to say to someone, maybe not in the sports cards world, would it be a good idea to take some profits early and then hold some? But if something happens to that investment and it all goes to zero, which we've seen before. I don't have to name the players. Greenwood, Ansu Fati, loads of players. Actually, I'm buying Fati at the moment, but loads of players. We've seen it before. Injuries, off-field incidents, Ja Morant, Zion. Look at their prices at the moment. So something to bear in mind. But yeah, Jude's no one's ever a sure thing, but what a player. I mean, the head on his shoulders is just the parenting from his mum and dad. It's written all over him. I mean, he's very mature. He speaks very well. He's eloquent. He's polite. He's a golden child, and I think he represents England very well. And I think not in a cringy way, but I think a lot of English people are proud of Jude, of where he's come and what he's been able to do, and breaking records of the highest paid or the largest fee for any English player. He deserves it. Fantastic player, not cocky, not arrogant. I can't imagine any off-field incidents. So the only thing that I think you've got to worry about is injury, or poor performance. But there we are. Hope you have enjoyed it. This was a short 5-minute video, and then now I've been rambling. It's 20 minutes, so who knows how much I'm gonna keep of that. I'll try and keep all of it. Why not? Some people say that you like me just chatting at the camera, so it's a podcast now. If you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. Drop a big like on the video. Do look out for the Edinburgh vlog coming up. I'll try and maybe do some story posts and stuff on Instagram. I've been a bit quiet on Instagram, other than like me swanning around in Slovenia with some wine. But yeah, check out sportscardsweb.com for some written articles. I've got one coming out soon of the running card collector. He's written me a fantastic article. I've got 2 people actually writing me very, very good articles, or one's done, one's nearly finished. So shout out to them. If you'd like to write an article for Sports Cards Web, do hit me up. Let me know. And yeah, really, really enjoying writing things over on there. We've got over 20 articles for you to read through, timeless articles. So go and check those out. And thank you for everyone that's written articles already. We've got at least 6 maybe guest writers now, which is really, really cool. It's a good way to kind of get the hobby together, and people are finding it's a good way to kind of pour their passion into doing something like writing, as opposed to just collecting. It's another way to kind of express yourself within the sports cards hobby and community. But yeah, don't forget to drop us a like on the video, subscribe. I had to think about what I was going to say then, and I'll see you on the next Sports Cards UK video. Thanks very much.